Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Ultraman Rising, the new animated film coming your way on Netflix from directors Shannon Tyndall and John Aoshima. And this film focuses on Ken Sato, who we see as a young man at the beginning of the film, very much alluding to that his father is Ultraman, and he just loves baseball, and his dad really wants him to be into Ultraman. He loves baseball, and he grows up to be this amazing star baseball player who returns to Japan to become a member of the Giants, much to the chagrin of his mother. And he becomes a native Japanese baseball player because he's brought back home to pick up the mantle of being Ultraman and fighting giant kaiju and all kinds of crazy monsters. And this film is a very interesting film that focuses a lot on familial ties, parenting, and it does it in a really emotional, impactful, and empathetic way. You have Ken, who has serious mommy and daddy issues. He feels like he was abandoned by his father. He's still processing the fact that his mother's no longer in his life, and he's not quite sure exactly what happened. And there's a lot of baggage there, and there's a lot of weight on this character, and I think that adds layers to his journey that makes it even more interesting when he unexpectedly comes into possession of a baby kaiju and has to start raising it like his own, and he's developing these own connections from a parental standpoint. The only quote-unquote friend that he has really is this journalist who wants to interview him, and they connect and bond over that parenting element because of course she is a single mother. You have this whole entire dynamic. There's layers here that add so much to parents and children relationships, and you even see it in some of the conflicts and even some of the antagonists in the film. It's all layered in, and it gives this film some more emotional resonance throughout. This film is also funny. It has a lot of fun moments. It has a good atmosphere about it. This is like a 2-hour film, which I think it gets a little long in the tooth at times, but in general it keeps the energy going. It's light, it's fun. It does have those heavier moments, which were invested in these characters enough that we get drawn into it. And him trying to process his existence, Ken, as I speak of, with the dynamics of where his parents are both at this point. You have some really cool action with Ken as Ultraman, and the final, climactic battle of kaiju and Ultraman and other things is exciting, it's thrilling, it's big, it has scale. It's something that's super exciting, and something we don't get to see as much in animated films is really leaning into some awesome, engaging, and thrilling action that's going to get us interested. And this film balances plenty of style in its animation. There's one particular moment where Ken hits a big home run, and just the way that it's stylized on the screen really emphasizes the moment. There's a charm to this film. Seeing Ultraman trying to raise this baby kaiju is really sweet and endearing. But like I said, this film probably could have been leaned out a little bit more focused. But those layers are there. And it's the empathy, it's the emotion, it's those connections that make this film feel like a nice, engaging, and fun time from start to finish, and adds a little bit something different than you might expect from an Ultraman film with giant kaiju. And here, there's a lot more intimate and personal elements into this story, and how it navigates its themes and ideas makes this quite the little watch over there on Netflix. But those are my thoughts on Ultraman Rising. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.